Hey, it's me, your boy Blue Gets again. Today I'll be talking about some of the cards from the new Link Vrains structure. No, from the new Link Vrains pack. I mean Link Vrains 3 pack. First, we have Mecha Phantom Beast Auroradon. It requires two plus machine monsters. If this card is Link summoned, you can activate this effect, special summon 3 Mecha Phantom Beast tokens. Also, you cannot Link summon for the rest of the turn. That's already good. I mean, that's just 3 tokens right there. Especially if you mix it with the second effect. That's a really great setup. I mean, the second effect and the second option. Once per turn, you contribute up to 3 monsters to apply this effect. Destroy 1 card on the field. Special summon 1 Mecha Phantom Beast from your deck, which is good because there's one that spawns tokens when special summoned. So you link summon this, you get 3 tokens, tribute 2 tokens, summon the one that spawns tokens, then you have 2 tokens as well as the Mecha Phantom Beast Link monster and 1 regular Mecha Phantom Beast. So that's already a good play. And the third effect, add 1 trap from your graveyard to your hand, which is alright. I mean, the only weird thing is this card doesn't have protection when there's tokens on the field. But otherwise, it's a really good card for Mecha Phantom Beast. Next, we have Abyss Actor Hyper Director. Target 1 card in your Pendulum Zone. For the rest of the turn, you cannot normal or special summon monsters except Abyss Actor monsters. Also, special summon the targeted card, then take from your deck or face-up extra deck 1 Abyss Actor Pendulum monster with a different name from that special summoned monster, and if you do, place it in your Pendulum Zone. This card is pretty self-explanatory. Next, we have the new Sky Striker Link. There's not really much to say about it. It's really good. If this card is Link Summon, you can target 1 face-up monster on the field, banish it. It doesn't specify whose face-up monster, so you can banish any face-up monster and have it return during the next end phase. Until your opponent's next end phase. My bad. Second effect, once per turn, you can target 1 of the card you control. This card gains 1000 attack, then you send the targeted card to the graveyard. So you can target your Ray, and then you could chain Ray. You can still gain the attack and chain Ray. So that way you have a Kagari and this on the field, and this would just gain 2500. This would basically become 2500 attack. So it's fairly, for Sky Strikers, it's decent. That's what I'm trying to say. Next we have Tenyi Spirit Sahasrara. I almost said Hashira, but this isn't Demon Slayer, so anyways. Well, technically my Akashis are kind of like Demon Slayer. Anyways, while you control a face-up, non-effect monster, your opponent cannot target effect monsters on the field for attacks or with card effects. That's alright, and that's decent protection, kind of. And quick effect. You can target 1 effect monster your opponent controls, special summon 1 Tenyi Spirit token, level 4 Light Worm, with question mark attack and 0 defense, to your field. His attack becomes equal to the targeted monster's original attack. Kinda reminds me of a level 2 Beast Exceeds level 2. A rank 2 Exceeds Beast monster. Next we have Artifact Dagda. If another card or card's effect is activated, send 1 artifact monster from your hand or deck to your spell and trap zone, and then destroy it during your opponent's next end phase. If this link summon card is destroyed during your opponent's turn, you can special summon one artifact monster from your graveyard in defense mode. Herald of Mirages. When a spell and trap is activated, you quick effect send one fairy monster from your hand to the graveyard, negate that activation, and if you do, destroy it. If this card in its owner's possession is sent to the graveyard by an opponent, you can add from your graveyard to your hand up to 2 cards with different names that are ritual monsters and/or ritual spells. So basically, you can play this in Xenobirds or in any ritual deck that has the same type and attribute that aren't tokens. So I guess Konami thought of Xenobirds. Some more Bird of Kings. This card, also any winged beast monster it points to cannot be targeted by your opponent's card effects. Also is a generic link for winged beasts, so keep that in mind. If this card would be destroyed by battle, you can destroy one similar card you control instead. I mean, that's alright. I mean, it should have also included card effects, but okay. During the end phase, you can special summon from your hand or deck one winged beast monster whose level is equal to or lower than the number of unoccupied spell/trap zones on the field. That's already really good because it says during the end phase. It doesn't specify that it has to be on your end phase. And finally, we have Yuki Onna, the Absolute Zero my Akashi. And this one is arguably the worst one, but at the same time, it's not entirely bad. You can only control, yeah, we already know that. That's on almost every Mayakashi extract monster. Negate any activated effect from an opponent's monster that was banished when that effect was activated. If a monster is special summoned from the graveyard, which you do in Mayakashi a lot, or if a monster effect is activated in the graveyard, there's a lot of effects that activate in the graveyard, you can target one other face-up monster on the field and its attack becomes 0, also negate its effects. And that effect is permanent. But like DPYGO already mentioned, should not have been a Link 4, but instead should have been a Link 3. Anyways, that's all I have for today.